and the masters of the universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull, Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat, and I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Only 3 others share this secret. Our friends, the Sorceress, Man-at-Arms, and Orko. Together, we defend Castle Grayskull from the evil forces of Skeletor.
Get him, Cringer. Show him who's boss.
Now this is my kind of chase.
And that's how He-Man drove back the Sand Demons and single-handedly saved the village of Cathay. Oh, how I wish I could have seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
Is something bothering you, Farron?
Just like you're always talking about He-Man.
Well, of course. Isn't that natural? Oh, I wish I knew more about him. Where he's from. What does he do when he's not helping people? You know, no one ever sees him when there's not an emergency. Why, he could disguise himself and walk among us. He could be here right now and we'd never know it.
Yeah, sure, whoopee.
Oh, why, Farron, you're jealous.
No, I'm not. But wouldn't you like me better if I was He-Man?
That settles it. You're jealous, all right. Not to mention silly. Now go and get us some water from the river. Maybe it'll just cool you off. And stop comparing yourself to He-Man. You can't hope to compete with him.
I know, that's the problem. Come on, Army.
Hey, where'd you go? Oh, yeah? Now I'll get you. Say, it looks like a nest. I wonder what kind. A larva? A cordup? A shrieker!
Well, I guess it's about time we got back to the palace. Where's Cringer?
I don't know. He's been gone a long time. I hope he didn't go wandering in the forest.
He did go wandering in the forest. That girl, quick, go get help. I'll try to hold it off. A couple of warning blasts ought to distract it. Come on! Why don't you pick on someone your own size for a change?
Hi, I'm Orko. Don't worry, everything will be all right. Yay! See, like I said, nothing to worry about.
Well, this should be far enough. By the power of Grayskull!
Kareel!
Looks like this is it.
Not quite, Tila.
He-Man!
Wow. Did you see that, Army?
I know you were just protecting your nest, but let's be reasonable, huh?
He-Man's steering the Shrieker away.
I'd better follow them.
Oh, he's fantastic. Too bad more people can't be like He-Man.
She means me, you know. But wait a minute. Kareel wondered if He-Man might also be someone else. So there's no reason that I can't be He-Man, or at least no reason why I can't let Kareel think I'm He-Man. Come on, Ami. I have a great idea.
Ready, Cat?
Ready, He-Man.
Good work. By the time it gets back to its nest, it'll have calmed down enough to go back into hibernation. Now, let's get back to the palace.
So you're new here, eh? Well, you'll soon get used to it. This is where we keep some of the most dangerous criminals in all of Eternia. Mango, the Horrible. Quix, the Shape Changer. Who's in here? His name is Galen Nightcroft, a scientist. At least that's what he used to be, till he tried to take over Eternia with a mind control machine he invented. He was caught, tried, and convicted. Is he dangerous? Oh, no, not as long as you keep him away from those test tubes. I wouldn't bet on that if I were you, friend. Big talk. Come on, I'll introduce you to the rest of the guests. Big talk, eh? We'll see about that. Ah, the last piece of equipment I needed. There! A few more adjustments, and with this machine, I will become the most powerful force for evil in all Eternia.
Theron, where are you?
Over here.
It's about time. You missed all the excitement. He-Man was here. Where have you been all this time anyway?
I got lost.
But you've been in and out of that forest for years. I thought you knew it like the back of your...
Kareel! Farron!
Stan, what is it? What's wrong?
We've got to get out of here. There's a Dragosaur in a crystal cave.
A Dragosaur? Here? Did you see it?
No, but you can hear it from a mile away. Come on, let's go.
You two go on ahead. I got some things to do. Bye.
Theron, where are you going? Something's going on here. I'd better follow him.
Boy, am I glad to be home. I'm starving. I think I'll get myself some lunch and some dinner, some supper, maybe an early breakfast.
Hey, what's the hurry?
There's word of a Dragosaur hiding in the crystal caves. I have to tell the king.
No time to look for Cringer.
By the power of Grayskull.
Crystal Caves, here I come.
There! Now I'll show them all that they can't push Modulok around.
funny. That doesn't sound like any Dragosaur I ever heard. Strange, I don't see anything. I wonder what's down this way.
He-Man's inside now to make Kirill think I turned into He-Man.
Barry, no, don't! The Dragosaur!
Part 1 completed, Army. Now for Part 2.
Nothing. There's something funny going on here, and I intend to find out what.
He-Man, where's Baron? I just saw him go inside. Oh my! He-Man! He turned into Baron! I mean, Baron turned into He-Man! I was right! He-Man does have another identity! Baron is He-Man!
But why can't I join your gang?
Because you were a whip scientist and you could be a whip villain. Prove to me what you can do. Then we'll discuss letting you join up.
There must be some way I can prove myself to Skeletor.
Well, do you admit it or not?
Admit what?
That you're He-Man!
What's this?
Look, you go for some water and suddenly He-Man appears to fight the Shrieker. You go into a cave and He-Man comes out.
The secret identity for He-Man. I never thought of that before. Is it possible?
So, admit it. You're secretly He-Man, aren't you?
All right, I admit it. I am He-Man. That is, I turn into He-Man when there's trouble, but you must keep my secret. So what do you think of me, now that you know?
I'll tell you what I think. I think that you are my prisoner.
Quick, Kirill, get help, hurry!
I'll let her go only because there's nothing she or anyone can do as long as I have the mighty He-Man at my mercy.
But you don't understand. I must speak to the royal family.
I'm sorry, but without permission.
Guard, she has permission. I'll talk to her.
Oh, yes, Your Highness.
Now, what can I do for you?
It's He-Man. He's in terrible trouble.
Oh? What makes you say that?
I know he's in trouble because I know who He-Man really is.
Uh-oh. What do you mean, who he really is?
He told me his secret identity.
Who did?
He-Man. Well, naturally, he wasn't He-Man when he told me. He only turns into He-Man when there's trouble.
Who does?
Well, if there's anyone I can trust, it would be the royal family, right? He-Man is really Farron, my boyfriend. He just told me his secret when a terrible man with all these arms and legs captured him.
Galen Nycroft. He escaped earlier today. Now calls himself Modulok.
Can you help him?
Not personally, but I think I know someone who can. Wait here.
Gosh, Adam, what are we gonna do?
It's obvious that Modulok wants He-Man, so we're going to give him what he wants.
Why do I bother to ask anymore?
By the power of Grayskull!
He-Man! I mean, Farron, you escaped!
I'm afraid not. Adam told me the whole story. I think your friend Farron is in a lot of trouble.
You will pay dearly for your lack of cooperation, Farron, if you don't turn into He-Man soon.
Look, you don't understand.
Silence! You think I can't turn you over to Skeletor as proof that I am worthy unless you turn into He-Man? Well, you're wrong. You will turn into He-Man. and those energy cuffs will prevent you from taking any action against me. Yes, I'll force you to become He-Man. And believe me, you won't like it.
How am I ever going to get out of this? Ami, am I glad to see you? You gotta get help. Get He-Man. No, not me. I mean the real He-Man. Hurry. That's it, Ami. Go. The door. Now's my chance.
Welcome, He-Man. So good of you to come. I found a suitable playmate for you. He shouldn't be too hard for you to handle, but you'll have to turn into He-Man to do it.
But you made a mistake. I'm not He-Man.
Yes, you are. I heard you admit it yourself. Besides, I don't make mistakes.
This is it. This is the last place I saw Theron.
The question is, where is he now?
It's Ami! Theron's Amaran!
Maybe he knows where Modulok is keeping Theron. I'm afraid that's a little too small for us, Ami. Is there any other way in?
But how will we get to Theron?
I don't suppose we could just talk this over. Didn't think so.
You're just stalling. There's no escape. You'd better change. I can't join Skeletor's gang until I deliver He-Man, and I will. Come on, you can do it. I want He-Man.
You want He-Man? You've got him.
But I don't understand. You, I mean, he,
See? I told you I wasn't He-Man.
Silence. It doesn't matter. Skeletor wants He-Man, and he's going to have He-Man. Baba, grab him, and I'll put the energy cuffs on him.
Careful, He-Man. He's strong.
Don't worry, Theron. Strength isn't everything.
Well, it's a good place to start. Get him. Not me, you fool! Him!
Okay, Grabber, this won't hurt a bit.
I can't look.
No, that's not fair. He was stronger than you, bigger than you. He would have beaten you.
And that's why you lose, Modulok. Because brains and skill will always overcome brute strength, every time. When you were a scientist, you used to know that.
I still do, He-Man. I'm still too smart for the likes of you. My jet drone will take me far from here before you can do anything to stop me.
He's getting away on those tracks.
Quick, Ami, switch the track.
What animal switched the tracks? I can take being beaten by He-Man. I can even take being beaten by that boy. But you, I can't stand it.
As soon as we get back to the palace, we'll send the Royal Guard back to pick up Modulok. But this time, we'll make sure he's in a more secure cell.
I'll just be happy to get home.
Me too. Wait till I tell everyone that I helped He-Man beat Modulok. Well, maybe I helped a little.
Theron?
All right. I get the point. I was the one who had to be helped. No more pretending.
That's right. You don't have to pretend you're something you're not just to be appreciated, Theron. A lot of people like you just as you are. And that includes me.
Really?
Really? So stop being He-Man. Just be yourself.
Yeah, and I guess it really doesn't matter who He-Man is when he isn't being He-Man, as long as he's here when we need him.
Today, Farron learned a valuable lesson about the difference between pretending and lying. Everyone likes to pretend, but when you start pretending like Farron did, that's lying. And sooner or later, lies have a way of catching up with you. Eventually, no one will believe you, even though you're telling the truth. So remember, tell the truth and be yourself.
Oh, good. Does that mean I don't have to be Battle Cat anymore?
No, Cringe, sorry. See you next time.